I was part of the original screening of the Black Men in White Coats documentary, and that was one of the documentaries that I supported on Kickstarter like 2 years ago. And when it came out, it had this big impact, and the University of Nevada School of Medicine was really interested in introducing students to this work. And so pre-medical school, I just signed up and was like, hey, I'm this speaks to me in a lot of different ways because I'm a black man trying to pursue medicine to address a lot of these things in my community. And then the opportunity to sort of be involved in a program that stems from that to actually take these actions and make them accessible to students. I jumped at the opportunity to be involved in it because this is exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have more people of color, have more black people in medicine, and I'm trying to create a pipeline so that being that I'm still one of, a handful of black people here, it's kind of my duty to make sure that, I'm not the last one here. The big thing that I think, this program will have as an impact on students that are participating is that it will not only demystify some things that they may have heard on Student Doctor Network or any of these message boards or the internet. It makes it real. It doesn't make it some idea that you can search for, like, going to the moon or the stars. Like it's something about having a program that gives you access to real people in real time that just has this, it just hits differently. It's real, it's tangible, it's achievable, it's accessible because it's guidance, and it's guidance that doesn't have a paywall. I think that the power of the Steer to Be It program, as it pertains to patients and patient outcomes, really stems from this study that they did, where they said that when you're looking at physician burnout and you're looking at who falls victim the most to physician burnout, it's patients of color, and particularly primarily black patients. And the reason it's because the interesting thing about that was that across all racial demographics of patients or physicians, white physicians, minority physicians like Hispanic physicians, Asian physicians, as stress increased during their day-to-day work week, patient outcomes for black patients decreased. The only time that patient outcomes for black patients didn't decrease is if it was a black physician and a black patient. And what that number meant, what that statistic meant, and me interpreting that was, you're less likely to harm your own even if you're stressed. They had access to, black physicians and stuff. And so I think as we start to diversify, as we start to understand each other more, and as we continue to really just be this melting pot of ideas and experiences, I think that, the less homogeny leads to, less disparities.